The fall of Rome, the empire that faded, not fell. We often hear about the fall of Rome, as if one day it stood tall, and the next, it crumbled into dust. But that's not how history works. Rome didn't fall in a single night. It transformed, slowly, painfully, and inevitably. For centuries, Rome had been the heartbeat of the ancient world, its laws, its armies, its architecture, its ambition unmatched. Yet, beneath the grandeur, cracks began to appear. Internally, corruption eroded what had once been discipline. Emperors rose and fell in rapid succession, some assassinated, others incompetent, and a few simply overwhelmed by a system too vast to control. The Senate lost its authority. The military became politicized. Loyalty was no longer to the empire, but to whoever paid the soldiers best. Economically, the empire was bleeding. Wars were expensive, trade routes were unstable, and over-reliance on slave labor stifled innovation. Taxes soared, inflation grew, and ordinary citizens, once proud of their Roman identity, began to lose faith in a government that could no longer protect or provide. And then came the external pressures. Barbarian tribes, Goths, Vandals, Huns, names that once evoked fear at Rome's borders, now marched directly into its heart. But they weren't just destroyers. Many were settlers, soldiers, even allies once employed by Rome itself. When they invaded, they weren't toppling a strong empire, they were stepping into one already hollowed from within. In truth, Rome didn't die, it evolved. The Western Empire fragmented, but its language, religion, and culture endured through the rise of new kingdoms and the Church. The Eastern Empire, what we call Byzantium, thrived for another 1,000 years. Rome's legacy lived on, not in marble, but in memory, ideas, and influence. So when we talk about the fall of Rome, we shouldn't imagine a sudden collapse. We should see a long, slow transformation, from empire to echo. A civilization that didn't explode, but faded, leaving behind the foundation for the modern world. Rome didn't simply fall. It became something new.